My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to the Darkest Raptopia Estate, the second here in the Darkest Dungeon. Fated Houndmaster! And he's a Warren's tactician? Did you say Fated Houndmaster who's a Warren's tactician, or did you say hi? Oh, wait, hang on. Shit, my fucking party's full. That would have been a lot better if, if my camp wasn't already full. Alright, who I gotta get rid of? Okay, so you're an early riser who's also nocturnal, so those knock each other out. Eldritch Slayer is really good. On a Grave Robber as well. Ooh, Slugger on a Jester. Oh man, I'm spoiled for choice. Alright, we had someone recently that was actually just fucking horrible, like in a lot of different ways, and I was like, okay, yeah, I have to let you go. Stress versus humans, extra stress when it's low. I mean, that Plague Doctor isn't that great, but lowest stun resist, extra stress, but you're on guard. The problem with Jirui is he's on guard, and that makes him so much better. See, Gifford isn't a great Houndmaster, but he's not a bad Houndmaster either. Ruins Phobe, I don't take him to the Ruins. Winded is bad, but Flawed Release is also bad. Egomania is bad, Witness is not. I could lock in Quick Reflexes and lock out Egomania, and I wouldn't feel too bad about that. You're an Eldritch Slayer, which means you stay, fits you. Fated and Quick Draw are both so good that Anemic and Night Blindness aren't bad enough for me to worry about. Despite the fact that they are bad, they're not bad enough for me to worry about. Quick Reflexes and Fear of Beast. Man, we have so many good people! Paris, lock in, on guard, lock out, Curious, and you become amazing. I also need to lock in Slugger and lock out Fear of Beasts on you, Reveres, because that's pretty bad. Flagellant, again, you need to lock in Quick Reflexes, lock out Egomania. You know what we need to do? We need to go to here and get more spaces in our treatment. Never mind. Okay, well, we can't... Alright. Okay, now I can get more spaces in my treatment ward, I believe. Yeah!
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather inside the mind.
It's going to be really important that we lock in and lock out some of those. See, you've got Fear of Eldritch, you've got Corsam, I'm sorry. You're too expensive.
Slumped shoulders, wild eyes, and a stumbling gait.
This one is no good
to us.
So mean! Okay, let's lock two of you in here to fix your stuff. So Quick Reflexes is great on a character that's going to be doing dots. Alright, Quick Reflexes and Egomania sounds good to me. And Pari, lock in, on guard, lock out Curious. So I'm only going to be able to pick up one of the people here. Is it going to be the Houndmaster? It should be. I have two Houndmasters on my team. Sorry, let me just correct myself mid-sentence. I have two Houndmasters on my team so far. Houndmasters are incredible, especially when paired with Men-at-Arms. I think I only have one Man-at-Arms, though. Fortier and Fake Harm. No, I have three. And Hughes as well. Okay. That makes the decision a lot easier.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
Is Uri now our only Jester? Yeah. I do want one more Jester. I'll only have two Jesters in my party, but I built a fucking... I built a house for all those Jesters, alright? I need someone to live in my Jester house. None of those are amazing. None of those are horrible. I still don't want to let go of any of you, though. You're all beautiful in your own way. Courtney I can leave. Yeah, I can leave Courtney. Goodbye, Courtney.
The task ahead is terrible, and weakness cannot be tolerated.
I want that Jester specifically because he has plus 10% damage to his melee skills, and Finale is a melee skill, so I still might be able to use Finale as a quick removal of a target. It's not going to be super effective, but it'll be pretty good. Anything here amazing? As I had to expect, the answer is no. Very distinct no. Extra damage versus Fnatic, 9 Dunker. Bleed Amulet is not bad. Ooh, Mercurial Salve, 25% damage versus Bloodsuckers is good. Ethereal Crucifix. Woo! Wait, is that horrible? I think that's amazing. Is that horrible? Am I? So Ethereal Crucifix, 25% extra damage versus Eldritch. Fucking incredible, because, like, Cove, that's huge. That's just 25% extra damage, right? The bleed resist doesn't matter that much in the Cove unless you get to Arterial Pinch in the second level of the Cove. In the Darkest Dungeon, that's huge because everything there is Eldritch and everything there tries to bleed you. But 20% max HP lost. That is rough. Which of you gives better trinkets? I think I'll go for the Mercurial Salve just because I'm going to be going to the courtyard earlier than I'm going to be going to, you know, Eldritch entire areas, you know, outside the Cove. Yeah, we'll go with the Ruins. Okay. So if it's the Necromancer's Apprentice, what do I want? Unholy and Eldritch, I think he is, right? He's either Unholy and Eldritch or Unholy and Human. I think he's Unholy Eldritch. We want stuns that can hit as many lines as possible. So when I think about a stun that can hit as many lines as possible, I'm thinking a stun that can hit the third line. That's a second line occultist to me. That's what that says in my head. I'm also wanting damage that can hit most lines. And when I'm thinking about damage that can hit most lines, I'm thinking a frontliner. I'm thinking Hellion. As for my third and fourth, now I'm thinking, where do I get my stress healing from? There's no real clear option. I mean, I could take a Jester. But it'd have to be a particularly fast one. Alright, well, we're up against the boss. You're going to level out no matter where you go. You're an Eldritch Slayer. You've got Dachnomania, that's not a problem. You've got Stress Eater, that's not a problem. You've got Thin Blooded, that's not a problem. Yeah, I think it fits you. I could take like a backline, like deep backline Burgette. It's also worth noting, there was a suggestion made. Yikes, I'm gonna try and pull up the comment actually as I mention this. But there was a suggestion made to just name one person that comes on every mission because no one's being named yet. And I 100% agree with that. I think it was actually Cub that said this in particular. The reason that I should just name one person coming out on every mission is so that they eventually start getting their names, because no one's doing anything amazing enough to get them a name yet. Except for maybe Uri. Uri probably should have earned one last time for reducing everyone's stress to 0. How about this for a rule? You should try to name one person you've taken on an expedition for every 2 episodes you do. I'd like to start seeing some personalized names soon. You could even do it for someone who does something completely bad. Down the line, they could even end up changing their names if they end up flipping or doing something terrible or good to redeem their name. Be neat. Cub2626298. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'll name someone every mission that I go on. Because I'm really, really frustrated at some of these names so far, and I'd like to start adding mine own in. So if you're my stunner, I don't need to take someone like Fortier, right? Fane Tree can hit right up until the 3rd, and Bleed is actually good here. I could take a frontline Flagellant. Why would I not want to take a frontline Flagellant? Is there any good reason? If I'm taking a frontline flagellant, what's happening is I'm using you for stuns. I'm using a third line. Where are you? Fucking yikes. Thankfully, Egomania doesn't trigger too many times in this place, but still just yikes. I'm using a third line Houndmaster for my stress release. And then backline, I'm using a... On guard is going to be a really good one here. I'm using a Plague Doctor. Like, this then makes sense to me. You're not going to be using your stun. You're not going to be blackjacking anyone. You're not going to be in a position to do so. But our damage primarily comes out of the DOTs on these two characters. You're doing stuns. You're doing individual targeted abilities, as well as guards and stress release when you can. You're severely underutilized like this. I'll swap you back one, because then I can actually take Blinding Gas off and put Incision on, just in case I need to do singular target damage. Level 2 of Incision, I think, is still 1 point per bleed. We'll have a look. We'll have a look at that. Alright. Let's get sort by class. Very top. That's just casual 10 minutes before I start the episode. That's a fucking Rhapsody episode right there. Tell you what. Tell you what, that's a Rhapsody episode right there. Fitzhugh. I don't want Mark in this part. Yeah, Mark doesn't do huge. I mean, Puri likes Mark, but even then. Maybe. Maybe I take it, though. What am I not going to be using that fight? I'm not going to be using Demon's Pull. But wait, no, you can move this enemy. And you might want to move them to the front of the party. But I'll probably be killing the skeletons in time. But no, I won't be killing the skeletons with these. Oh, okay. That presents a problem. The things that the Necromancer's Apprentice are going to spawn are all going to be skeletons. And I've got lots of bleed damage on my party right now. I think it can be done, but I think it'll be annoying. I also only just realized I'm taking the Flagellant to a fucking ruins. Yikes. I still think I do this, but I don't think this is a good idea. I want to make that clear. I know this isn't a good idea, but I am still doing it. Because sometimes that's just how things are. Alright. Let's get out of here. Trinket me up, bud. Negative 20 on your healing skills. That's not going to matter because you got that. This is not going to matter too much. +1 speed, lower debuff resist. There's not that many debuffs that attract, so that's just a +1 speed for free, pretty much. I do want to take Trujin's Charm on you, and... See, you should be taking Ancestral Map. I think Ancestral Map on you might be enough. Like, maybe I don't need to take a Seer Stone. Because you really want a Stunning Trinket. 130 plus 20, 150. That's a really good stun right now. For an early level dungeon, that's a really good stun. Okay, Feather Crystal. I might actually just give you the Seer Stone. I really want Scouts. Okay. Can I take a damage on you? Extra bleed and blight resist when torch is low. Doesn't seem good to me. A little lower accuracy. You're a Ruined Scrounger and an Unholy Slayer, so if I can actually add some damage to you, you might do a reasonable amount of damage. Unfortunately, none of these are great value adds in terms of damage. Like, I can give you a damage stone, but... Ugh. I will, but still, ugh. It's functionally just like a more versatile Warrior's Bracer, I guess. Oh, right, never mind. If I'm doing that, I should give you the damage stone, right? Add a little bit to you. Sure. I don't want to be compromising my dodge right now, but this will be really good against the boss. It's just going to suck for everything until the boss. Well, suck is a strong term. It's not going to be amazing. Let's say that much. If I'm super generous with light, no, I've got to go with that. Alright, we're done.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
Here we go.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
I don't have enough stress relief in this party, or anyone with high enough stress resist that I want to interact with that stack of books. I can see situations where I would. It's just unlikely. Definitely blight him up. Blight him up and knock him down. Don't you pull him out of range. Like, he's really... Oh, rude. Alright, well, you're dead. I'm gonna pull you out of position. It's gonna make you do a dodge back when you attack. You've got the resist, so more than happy about that. See, unfortunately, if I'm going to be sending out... Oh, you resisted my bleed, so I guess it actually didn't matter where I sent that hit.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Jesus, fuck.
Well
Nice crit, though. See, I don't want to redeem. Whatever, I'll just kill you. It's a fucking ridiculous hit that just happened there as well. Oh, man. So I can't use my stun from here. So I think I'll actually just guard you. Because I want to get a knee... okay, that's a pretty good heal. I'm fine ending the battle now. Two to two, and I rolled a 1. Nice work, me. A little bit more dodgy. I mean, if I have the time, sure, I'll add another heal in. Okay, you don't get another round after that, so... Dodge? Come on, man! You've got 54 dodge! Come on, man! We're very likely to act before him with all of our targets, so we'll do a lot of... Yeah, alright, well, I was gonna say a lot of healing. That is a lot of healing. Hug the doggy. It's fucking adorable, by the way. I still love that. Alright, do a little bit of stress reduction. It's more stress disbursement, but sure. Yeah, I'm never coming back this way. I'll try and use this. Beautiful. Gets it out of my inventory for free. While getting me something good from it. Because it never gives you anything good elsewhere. At least in the ruins, it won't give you anything good in any other circumstance. Okay, just one more hit on you should be fine. Yeah, this should do it. Yep, that's done. Beautiful. You're dead to your blight. Yeah, you're dead to your blight. I was like, wait a second. Is this a problem that it didn't bleed? No. Of course, I accounted for it not bleeding because it's a fucking skeleton. It ain't gonna bleed shit. Nice crit. Probably should have pumped the torch before I did that because stress incurred on return is gonna be annoying. You're dead. You're dead before you get an action as well.
Unforgiving.
Actually gonna do a doggy. Yeah, thanks. One of them cry havocs I've heard so much about. More upfront damage is going to be better. As long as that bleeds, you're dead. Beautiful.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Sorted.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I definitely need to start a stack of Onyx because it's ridiculously high value. Yeah, we'll drop the Citrine. If I get like 4 Citrine here, I'm going to be mad. Never mind, we're cool.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
The Cry Havoc Strike Seal did nothing for me. I would have liked to use shovels. Ooh. Oh, we didn't even get a surprise. Ugh. Is this the horror attack as well? It is. So it fucking is. And we got a like straight up, we just need to make sure this person never acts. So they're dead already now, thankfully. Rolls 5 to 8 every single time I hit that fucking 5. It's ridiculous. Oh. See, the thing is, we don't have pointed... Well, I mean, we do have a little bit of pointed stress heal in the party, but it's on the person who's doing the most damage. It's not as useful as you might otherwise think, rather. Okay, you only get 1 more action, so I don't actually think I want to pop another damage into you. I think I'll pop it there, because then that prevents you from ever getting an action. Did move you. Nice. Worth, because 3 of them are going to take themselves out there. Yep, 5 to 8, rolls a 6, of course. Had to be. I'd like it if you were back far enough to use Battlefield Medicine right now, but apparently that's not going to be the case. Alright, no one gets an action now. Damn it, you're going to be fast enough to go before my healers. Or not. Do I run the stress heal or the self heal? Self heal. Because if I get the opportunity to... Yeah, I didn't get the opportunity, but if I did get the opportunity to heal with that target, I would have. Since I'm saving up for the bank, I definitely want this portrait. I also really want to take the blood. I've also had a comment recently asking why I so highly prioritize taking blood home. Just wait, because my brain is loading right now. Take the portrait first on top of these. That's it. I can't throw anything else out for the blood right now. The blood is super important to me because it's a non-renewable resource. Or rather, it's not as renewable as most other resources are. Oh. Wow, you actually just fucking... Holy shit. He just removed Egomania. That makes you so much better. But unless I get the Sanguine Vinters, it's not a renewable resource. And it's even not a renewable resource in that circumstance, because then time is my resource that I'm spending, right? And I only have 100 weeks, because I'm in Blood Moon difficulty. Nice. A lot of it is just that I'm terrified of ending up in a position where my last run was going to die due to not having enough blood and having a lot of people with the curse. So I think I need to be much more prudent about preventing curse and curating my crew to remove curse from it. So that I don't end up in that position. But also, another way to handle that is to make sure that I handle my blood reasonably. Savvy? Beauty. I need to hit a torch mid-battle here as well. Nice. Yep. Rolls 5 to 8. Fucking casual 5 again. Good thing I gave him a bracer that's making him do more damage. Otherwise, he'd be doing 4. Because yes, he's desperately only ever going to low roll. I can tell. Too much health missing. Had to go for that. Ugh. Don't bleed. Thank you. Nice. Good stress heals off recently. Good stress heals.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Hitting these bleeds like my life depends on it. I think I'll be able to get the stun out from... Woo! The fucking stress heals! Okay, we need 1 more damage on you. I don't want anyone else to kick it in, though. Yeah, because if I blight you, it's going to be too significant. I think I just have to do it next turn. If I blight him, it's going to kill him this turn, and I want him to die next turn. Or especially the turn after this turn. But I can't do that. I'd have to do like a 0 damage stun right now, and I don't have any of those on my crew. Alright. There you go, bud. Hit the front 2 again. Oh, the stress reduction is ridiculous. That's an unfortunate bleed, but...
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Ugh. Man, these are tough decisions now. I'm gonna need these for the cartographer's camp as well. I'm gonna need these to upgrade our equipment shop, our blacksmith, that is. I have a lot of faith that those holy waters are going to be useful, but I think this is where I have to part with them. Start another stack of gold. That's a rough... not good. Rough decision I have to make. Oh shit, looks like I'm doing a dark light run because I don't have enough torches. Good work me, you fucking idiot. Good disarm though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run in dark for a moment because I'm gonna need 4 torches to get all the way back up to full light, and I'm gonna want to do that before I get into the final fight. Thank you for not resisting. No crit, no crit, no crit, no crit, no crit, no crit, no crit. Woo! Stun a target before it acts? Don't mind if I do. Beautiful. You're dead before you ever get another action. If I can get a pull on the one in the back before he gets an action, that's going to be really good for me. I could stall on you for a while if I could get him to the front. Nice crit. We can really manage our stress in this party. Did I not level up your Exsanguinate? I feel like I leveled up your Exsanguinate and I'm not using it at the moment. I don't know why. Protect, boy. Bring you all the way up. I mean, you can bayonet your jab way. You can bayonet jab your way backwards as much as you like. It's not gonna work. Because 2 people are about to die and you're coming back to me. Don't stun. I've got stun resist as well. Fuck off. I needed the healing there. Oh well. So if you take a blight this turn, you get a free action, but then afterwards you'll never get another action. So I can pretty much just use this turn as much as recovery as I can get. For as much recovery as I can get. Let's make that sentence actually make some fucking sense, eh, Rhapsody? This is still a lower amount of stress overall. Oh, no, it's not. Well, I mean, it is, but it's tiny.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Sarcophagus can give us a negative. I'm not going to take it. It can give us a -2 easily. This can give stress to someone, which would suck. But I can remove stress. Do I have anyone with high stress resistance? I have no one with high stress resist. If you get stressed out, it's not too much of a problem. My concern right now is I do want this to remove a negative. Like, that's a huge thing for me. Alright. It's 20 stress for the possibility of removing a negative quirk, I feel is worth the risk. Not everyone feels that, but, you know, not everyone has to feel everything ever. We surprised him, it's good. It's all good in this hood. As long as I give you the big old slaps. Ooh, do I? You still need to take some damage, though. Okay. That works, because then I can do... that bled you. Beautiful. So you're dead, you're dead. We've just got the 2 melee characters. That's the best that could have done. Preventing any stress from coming out from their party outside of crits, obviously. I was about to say, speaking of, I was winding up for it. Self-heal for 10, reasonable. I mean, pretty good, actually. That's really good. I'm not going to say reasonable. It was really good. Do have to start blighting you up. Unfortunately, my healer is also my stress... my stunner, so... You can kind of figure out what problems that's causing me right now. If you guessed many, then well done. Many problems. Thank you for knowing. I can deal any damage. Ooh. Nice! Okay, you don't get a turn. So I can try and stress heal as much as I can. It's more important that I have Fitzhugh healed here, so that Fitzhugh is around to heal the rest of them.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
That uses... That's got a key. I mean, I popped that. Hunger proc plus full camp. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be using this stack of food. I want the bloody herb, not because it's good, but because you can meme it up by using the bloody herb as well as one of the Crimson Court trinkets that you can get for the Plague Doctor in order to make them a melee class using Incision primarily. That's not good. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that's good. But at the same rate, green trinkets are worth a lot to sell. Didn't want to use that torch. There's our hunger proc, so I guess we're not going back now. Up until now, the plan was go all the way up, fight the boss, do whatever I want, come back. And explore. But now I can't afford a hunger proc in this, and I definitely can't afford a hunger proc trying to come back. Nice. Let's just focus on them for the moment. Okay, you've only got one more round in you. Lame. We're gonna need a quick action on Jury next round. Heal up Fury. Good. I basically just healed for 1. You're dead. You're also dead. Beautiful. It's pretty much the best it could have worked out. Preventing your damage, or it has to be healing right now, though. It's the fucking annoying thing. I have to make the choice, and a lot of the time I need to be choosing healing, which means I'm at the whimsy of this crit that didn't happen, but could have. Nice. Stun will kill you now. Rude. Alright, there's a crit. End of the fight.
This expedition at least promises success.
Guess the money. And rest time. I could have rested and pick up the...
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Huh. Lasher's Kiss is actually going to be really good. Right. What else do we have? Self-only, 15% extra stress. Increases a companion's damage by 20%. That's got to go on the Houndmaster, definitely. None of us have diseases, so it's not important to use a cure on anyone. Oh, but that would only also only work on me. This is just for +3 speed for 4 battles, but worth. I'll probably end up using self-medicate just because I don't have that many things that I need out of this party right now. I also don't have the ability to prevent nighttime ambush, so that's unfortunate. I'll do that. Lower some stress from the party, and also I'll lower your stress incoming because that's going to mean that I can use your stress reduction a lot more.
The promise of safety.
So we didn't get that many party buffs out of that. Please don't fucking hunger proc me though.
Watch your step.
That can give creeping cough to someone. There's no way I'm doing that.
Towering, fierce.
It is Unholy Eldritch. Good.
Nightmare-made material.
Here we go. Light me up, baby. Nice. 75 is going to be the highest chance for me to stun. You resisted the debuff, but my bleed is actually higher than your defense for bleed, so I'll always be bleeding you. And now I definitely want to be using my dog treats. 15 damage in, nice. As well as another bleed. Wrong person dodged that, actually, but still works. I think we'll actually straight up just focus down the Necromancer here, because these dots stacking, considering I'm hitting every one of them, and I'm hitting a reasonable amount of damage as well, it's not going to be okay for this boss right now. Like, this is bad news bears all across the board. I did miss one stun, but, like, that's straight up... Wow. Like, I've missed one stun so far, but that's straight up it. Are you even gonna get another turn? Yeah, you are, but that's it. Alright, you're dead. Now we start focusing on the undead. Stun you. I don't want none of this crit bullshit. Had to expect that one was gonna work, but I had to try.
With no living sinew to actuate them, Will these walking bones finally fail?
I figured exactly what was gonna happen there was what ended up happening, which was that I could use the blight to do more damage over time, and the dog would do the immediate hit on the back line. Works out!
Singular strike.
Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throat. Ooh, Berserk Charm! Haha, yeah! That's a good fucking trinket.
Trick of the light.
So, -5 accuracy is not a huge cost to pay, especially on a lot of the characters that have ridiculous base accuracy. To get +3 speed, almost definitely acting above other characters, as well as 15% damage. Sure, extra stress and lower virtue chance, but 15% damage and 3 speed is nothing to fucking sniff at. In fact, don't you dare sniff. I'm seeing you're sniffing. Put that nose away. None of this horse shit up in my house. Fucking sniffing. Bull ass shit. That was good. Didn't get a ridiculous amount of money. Fucking goddamn. You just lost that.
No amount of scrubbing can remove the stains of such fearsome piety.
Oh, cool. I cleared both of my diseases. Nice. Locked in, locked out. Nice, nice, nice. So I can't go to the penance hall. I can cloister and I can transept. Do I have anyone? Oh, okay, yeah, you should probably transept. This place is, yeah, no contagion levels, so I could also just cloister someone, but I don't think I need to. So have you transept. Seems good to me. Ancestors map. Oh, I'm so happy about it. Mainnet, Irrepressible is actually pretty good. Won't pray or flagellate. Guilty Conscience can actually lead you to do some horrible things. Weak Grip, I would like to take out and then put on Quick Draw. That'd be a really good base build for an Abomination, but unfortunately Abominations are not currently useful. And you're a leper, so no. Leper, I've had to mention this recently in a comment before, but the TLDR of why lepers are bad is because they're inflexible and inversatile. They can only really do things in the front 2 rows. They can only move one space at a time, so if they do get shuffled out of position, it's horrible. You can give them move resist by giving them things like heavy boots, but heavy boots lowers their speed and gives them move resist. But you really want to focus on buffing their accuracy. If you have to focus on their accuracy and focus on making sure you make a party that won't be shuffled, considering there are bosses that just instantly shuffle you and moves that shuffle you without rolling against your move resist, you can't. Well, okay, you can use a leper, but that doesn't make it good. All right, Blacksmith 2019. Okay. Not bad, not good. Not bad, not good. There's a couple places, a couple people here that I still want to lock away, or you fucking locked in Diurnal and Bloodthirsty, you piece of how dare you. Well, Egomania I can now remove a lot more cheaply, at least. Like, I can quick reflexes Egomania for not that much money. It is a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but it's not as much as it could have been. Nervous and On Guard are the two that I want to remove here. I don't really care about Shocker as much. Ugh. It costs so much money, but it's worth it. An On Guard Plague Doctor is pretty ridiculous up in this hizzy. How often do I take a bounty hunter that doesn't use any of their stun skill chance? Like, it can be done. It can definitely be done, but is it good? Because usually when I take a bounty hunter, I'm at least rolling uppercut, if not flashbang. What abilities would I even run on that kind of a person? I'd run, obviously, Collect and finish him. Caltrops and either flashbang or uppercut. Yeah, no, I can't see myself in a position where I end up using the wounding helmet. Effectively, I definitely can't see myself in a position. Alright. Well, never mind. All these fucking bosses are offering me things that I'm not going to use. See if we get... Ooh. Oh, no. I thought that was a Swift Cloak. It looks very similar, you have to admit. Triggering Lost and Found could be good. I don't know what Lost and Found does, but it could be good, whatever it is. Plus 40% heal received. That's interesting. I wonder if that would make a Flagellant ridiculous. Give them Martyr's Seal, Exsanguinate, and that trinket. And then they just go down to Death's Door, they Exsanguinate to get back to full health. Obviously, this is assuming... Like, so Death's Door, Death's Blow, still, the resist to Death's Blow is... It's capped at 87%, because otherwise you can do stupid shit. Like, you used to be able to solo dungeons with a man-at-arms just because you couldn't kill him. Just one man-at-arms. But I think I can't rely on that kind of a thing. I do want the portraits, but at the same rate, it doesn't really matter if I get the portraits if I don't have the blueprint yet. Also, I don't even have a high enough level crew to do that. Well, I'm not certain which of these I'm going to be going on. I have to imagine I'll think of that between now and the next episode. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Darkest Dungeon. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.